was in the mall today. I wanted to buy some things for my hair, and I stumbled into a, took a customer that wanted to buy a wig. The customer, being a man, was there with a partner, and the the woman wanted a particular kind of wig, while the man wanted another type of wig. Now, the woman wasn't happy with the man's choice. She wanted her own wig. She wanted the particular wig. Actually, it's a bob wig, and that is actually the wig that is in vogue. As a woman, that is actually what is in vogue right now in Nigeria, right? But this man wanted the long, like Brazilian kind of wig. He said he knows things about wig. That is the one he wants. The seller was trying to convince him that, oh, see, can you just, okay, buy what your wife wants you to buy? He said no, that he likes this, because I feel he actually, you're wearing the wig for me, right? But the woman feels, I think, I'm just thinking what she's thinking in her mind, at least I should buy what I want. Well, at the end of the day, the man and the woman left and they didn't buy the wig. Now, let's discuss. Hi, guys. Welcome to Life with NK. All I do here is to motivate you to be intentional with how you live your life. You're born once, you will live once, you will die once. In all of this oneness, you don't even have a spare life. Like if you drive rough on this journey called life and anything happens to you, you will never, like never, be repeated again in history. So, what are you doing with the now life that you have? Like, have you thought about it before? This is why NK Life with NK is here to motivate you to be intentional with how you live your life. And how do you do that? Live in the now. Stop procrastinating. If you have a dream and you refuse to wake up from your sleep, you will die in that sleep. Do you have a vision? Vision without execution is hallucination. So start already, start now. That thing you want to do, don't wait for tomorrow. Start with what you have, start where you are. It's possible, it's doable. Impossibility is only a mindset. Just keep pushing. Did you know that if you don't have money in your purse as a woman, the first thing that is going to be a big challenge to you is choice? You don't have a choice. Like the story I illustrated in my introduction, this woman wanted a particular kind of wig. The man wanted another kind of wig for her because he feels, actually, you're wearing this wig for me. You're wearing it to look beautiful for me. Forgetting that she's also a personality. And that is where I always have issues at times with the very chauvinistic men. She has her rights. Like, she can actually look good for herself, do something that she'll be happy. But at the end of the day, neither of them bought the wig. The man even made a comment. He said, when I was hustling my money, was she there? Now, the point is this: as a woman, you have to be your own Odogu. Odogu parara no be for mouths. Nah. See, we are here to snatch the money back. You need to have your own money. I remember the only thing I told them there is this: if this woman had had her own money, very simple, she would have gotten her own wig, and then the man can still buy the one he feels he wants the woman to wear, right? So, a woman without money has no choice. A woman that is solely dependent on a man is vulnerable. You have no choice. It's either you take what he wants or you go without having any. So, what is my counsel? As a woman, you're going to school. Even if you've not gone to the school, the college, you should be able to have a skill. You should be able to build financial strength. You can be your own odo. You should be able to afford things that will want to put disgrace, that will want to put you on his top, that will want to limit your power of choice. Because she couldn't get the wig, Not because she didn't like it, but because she didn't have the money. Because if she had had the money, she would have bought the wig for herself, and the man can buy the wig that he wanted her to buy, that he wanted to buy for her. At the end of the day, they both left without buying it. So your power of choice, that is the first thing that happens when you are financially constrained, when all your totality as a woman depends on a man. You don't have a choice. You don't have no choice. You are just like a mannequin, toes to and fro. Whatever he says, you accept. And if you don't like it, you get out. And if he doesn't want to do it for you, because there are also situations where he wouldn't want to do it. So what becomes of you? You should be able to have some money in your purse. And that is why you should follow NK Money Tutorials, where I teach you side hustles, teach you making money online, and also how to grow your YouTube channels and other platforms on social media where you can learn how to make money as a woman, so that you'll be able to activate the power of your choice. Your choice is very important. At least you're a human being. The Bible says it plays before us life and death. Choose. So you've got to choose, but you need to make you need to have the financial strength first to be able to make choices, because your financial strength determines the choices you make. The next thing that happens to a woman that has no money is she is vulnerable, exposed, open to a lot of attacks, sexually, emotionally, physically, and all of that. As a woman, if you don't have your own money, if you are not your own odogu, if you cannot be able to get some things for yourself, and the totality of your existence depends solely on a man, you are vulnerable. Let me illustrate with this example. There are women that ordinarily they would have leave their husband's house. Ordinarily, they would have been divorced, but they are still in abusive homes. Not because of the children per se, but because there is nothing to fall back to. At the end of the day, it still falls back to the man. And so they swallow every insult. Not because they like it, but because the man is there at the mercy of the man. And that makes them very vulnerable. Emotionally, you can't even do what you want to do. Physically, you can't even move out. And as a young girl, for example, who does not have money, imagine what happens to you. You'll be moving to and fro. Anything anybody says to ensure that you have some urgent 2K in your pocket, you will do it. And like I will always say, poor people are more prone to prostitution than rich people. Because in a bid to look rich, in a bid to act rich, in a bid to look like their peers, they are tempted and are exposed to vulnerability. They're exposed to doing things that ordinarily they should not do. And this is where it is very important for parents to develop some things. But if your parents have not kept anything for you, they don't even have a van of chicken for you, don't worry. That is why you have to be here to learn some things. So that is what happens to you. The only way, the only cure for you as a woman is for you to be your own Udogu. Like my brother would always say, money is a harbinger of respect. Money stops nonsense. To an extent, it stops it. You have not seen a rich man talking rubbish. People are clapping. He's not saying anything. People are already jumping. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Why? It is money. So in all you're making as a woman, be your own Udogu. Make lenguna. Make money. Because it gives you the power of choice and reduces the ability for you to be exposed to things that ordinarily you should not be exposed to. The vulnerability is reduced, and then you can actually make the choices you want to make. You can live the life of the baby girl you want to live. You shouldn't be on another man's expense. A man's money should be an icing on the cake, right? So, thank you for staying to the end of this video. I trust you've learned something. Know that a woman that has no money does not have a choice and is vulnerable. So, see you in my next one. Bye.